Hello friends, this is part 11 of web application development series, and in this video we will learn about attributes, adding images, links to website. In this session we will learn attributes and its usage, then adding images to website, then adding links or hyperlinks to the website. So what are attributes? Attributes add some additional information to the tag. The syntax is tag name, tag. If you see tag, then attribute name is equal to some value. For example, style is also an attribute that we are using in our previous project. So what these three statements say, attributes add some additional information to the tag. So as we have seen in our examples, like we are using style with almost every element like div or headings or paragraphs. Okay, so style. So if we see in the example, if we are seeing in the example, see this is the list item in the list item. This style is an attribute, and this attribute is saying to the HTML, okay, this list item has to be going into the red color. So this style attribute is an additional information about this list. Similarly, for this div element, we are saying style. Style is margin left for 5 rem and margin right is 5 rem. So again, it is telling the compiler that this div is going to be this style. So style is an attribute because it is providing some additional information of this div. Okay, so we can see the mdn reference also for the attributes. Okay, for example, for the style, if I go to the mdn reference, it will show me the style about the style attribute. Okay, so if you see, it is a part of html language, then global attributes, and style. So it is having complete information about style. Okay, just similarly, and finally, attribute cannot be applied to all elements. What does this statement means? If we go to the mdn reference of the style element, style plus mdn reference, open it, just go to traverse back to html and move to html reference section. So in the previous sessions we had studied about element reference. Now we'll study about attribute reference. Okay, and search style. Sorry. Style. If you see style is a global attribute. That means it can be applied to any content. If you see this src attribute, it can be applied to audio, embed, iframe, img element, or video element, script element. Okay, so this attribute can be applied to this. We generally don't use these many attributes. We use hardly 8 to 10 attributes out of these. Okay, so as we progress along, like we had used color attribute. Okay, so color attribute can be applied to this font, hr, base font, or likewise we can see that all the attributes cannot be applied to everywhere. Okay, for example, background can be applied to these four. Background attributes can be applied to these four HTML elements. Okay, so what we have understood till now, that attributes add some additional information about the tag, that just we have seen, like style tag, that was adding the additional information about head elements or the list elements, right? And attribute cannot be applied to all elements. Okay, images are the integral part of any website. So how can we add images to the website? Image element or img element is used to add images to the website. And src attribute, just like style attribute, there is another attribute, src attribute, that can be used with image or videos. So src attribute is used to set the location of image. Example is like tag img src is equal to image location. Okay, let us understand that with an example. Open this test.html with the server. Okay, I want to add an image just above the section. Okay, so I will look for some images. Nature, for example, I want this image. Okay, So I will copy the link address, copy the image address, and just above this div I will say img src is equal to, I will paste the link address, image address basically. Just save it and again relaunch the page, or you can see the changes must have been applied to this page. Okay, so now the image is coming. Just after that the content is available. Fine. If we see the MDN reference for the SRC, we can see that it can be applied to IMG element just like we have applied. With this example, we have provided an external image for this IMG element. Okay, we can also provide a local image also. Okay, how to do that? So I'll move this IMG one here and test.html. Just in the second div, just inside the second div, I'll paste this IMG's element name, and the attribute name is src is equal to img1.jpg. Okay, close it, save the changes and launch it as live server. If you see, you can see that second image is also there. So this is local image and this is external image. External image will not appear if your site is hosted locally and internet connection is not available. Fine. Now adding links or hyperlinks. Links are useful from navigating from one page to another. We have seen in many web pages, like there are links like you can go to Facebook account or Google account, or you can simply go to some other website, external website, or within the same website there are multiple pages that you can navigate through, and these are done by links. Okay, so a tag is used for adding hyperlinks. So it is also called anchor tag. Then href attribute is used to specify the location of web page to be navigated. Using this tag, you can navigate to internal as well as external pages. Example, this is A for this anchor element, then this is the attribute href, then this is the web page location, and because this is an example of external page since it is a google.com website, you might have another web page like say another page.html, and the syntax is same, anchor href. This time this is the web page location, local web page location. Let us see with an example. Just above this image element, I will add an anchor element A. The attribute name is, as mentioned in the slide, href http google.co.in. Okay, I'll close this anchor tag. Okay, you can close it this way also. That's not an issue, or you can make it self-closing also. So I have mentioned this. Save the changes and launch it with live servers. Okay, we don't see any image, any link like google.com, right? The reason being, we have specified the link, but we have not mentioned any text for this link. So text will be here. Just after here, go to Google. Okay, save the changes and see the changes might be reflecting now. You can see there is a link, hyperlink appearing like go to Google. Just click it and it will take you to google.co.in. Fine. So this is an example of external website navigation. You can also have more than one pages, like we are having assignment one sample or test HTML. We'll create one more HTML file. Let's say page 2.html. Fine. And we'll generate some code block. For that, I'll press exclamation mark and once time tab key. And in the, let us say this is the second page or page 2, and in the body, hi, I'm page 2. Okay, and you want to call this page from this test HTML. So just after google.com, just this link, I'll paste another one, and this time I'll say page to.html and go to page 2. Okay, save the changes and see the if your changes are visible. Yes, go to page 2, just click it and you are on the page 2. Fine. So using this technique you can move from one page to another page. So this is the hyperlink tag. For the hyperlink it is anchor tag. Using anchor tag you can move from one page to another page internally or externally. Fine. That's it for this session. Next session onwards will be advanced HTML. In the next session we will study HTML tables. So till now we have studied only basic elements like text. We have not studied anything about tables, forms, etc. So from the coming session onwards of the HTML sessions we are taking those lessons. Okay, thank you, thanks for listening and have a great day.